Previously, we have introduced a bit of Hong Kong background and the general information of the type of company. So you can consider of your need how to extend business in Hong Kong and decide which type of company to be formed. If you're running your business currently, you can consider to set up the new corporate for subsidiary, branch office, or representative office. Private limited company by shares is one of common type used for SME business or trading companies in Hong Kong. The Hong Kong Private Limited Company is a separate legal entity and therefore protect the personal assets of shareholder from the business liability. Now we will go through the simple components when form this type of company. Firstly, the private limited company mainly deal with two government departments. First one is company registry, and the second one is Inland Revenue Department. We will call this by short term is CR and IRD. Also, generally deal with the company audience, Inland Revenue audience, and business registration audience. If your company have to register a trademark, it will apply for trademark audience as well. For the company name, you can decide the company name what you want, but still have some restriction on the registration of the company name. The company name will not allow to register if the name seen with the body corporate incorporate under an audience or the opinion of registrar used is related to the criminal offense to the public interest. For the company formation, there are three parties and main components of the company: are directors, shareholders, and company secretary. About the director, this is available for any nationality of the neutral person, can be take a director position, and minimum one person who at least 18 years old. This is no legal maximum for the number of director. If you would like to appoint your current company as a corporate director, this is accepted, but still at least one neutral person be an individual director. Also, the sole shareholder can be a director of the company. For the shareholder of the company, the private limited company by share at least one member and maximum 15 members. So this is one of restriction of the private company. If over 15 members, the private limited company should be changed the company status to public limited company. The shareholder can be an individual or a corporate of any nationality. Also, this is prohibit any invitation to public to subscribe for any shares or debenture because of private company. Every private limited company is required to have a company secretary. And the company registered office address must be located in Hong Kong. The company secretary can be a Hong Kong resident person who stay in Hong Kong, but we will suggest the person who can take the company secretary position should have an experience in this industry because there are many audience to be dealt with. If you have no experienced staff who handling the company secretarial issue, you may look for the professional service provider. From March 2018, service provider which providing company secretary service must be a licensee of TCSP, which we call TCSP is Trust or Company Service Provider License. If the company secretary is a body corporate, its registered office or place of business should be in Hong Kong. The special thing we would like to mention here, if the company has only one director, the sole director cannot be a company secretary. On the other hand, every company to have an article of association, like a corporate governance, and the documents specify the rules that govern the relationship between the company's director and its shareholders, and typically include the organization of company meeting, execution of company document, right of the shareholder and share class, appointment, powers, and removal of director, and etc. So that every company article will be different, and the company can be tailor-make its article of association based on the actual situation. In Hong Kong, this allows the company to do any lawful business, but some type of business requires the license in Hong Kong, such as travel agent.